It feels. You guys saw the title. You guys saw the thumbnail. That is correct. beamng 0.29 has officially been released. Well, I'm kind of late, to be honest. I mean, I was going to do this earlier, but I was on vacation and I had no access to my computer. And now I'm back and I'm bored because I was just in a car for like 7 hours. So I decided to make a video on a new series I like to call CARTEST. CARTEST is a series where I take new cars from brand new updates and I test them out. And in today's video, we will be testing this thing, the SOLIAD LANSDALE. In CARTEST, we test a few main features. One of them being the capability of the car, aka like the handling, the off-road, the suspension, how well this thing performs in different terrain. I also like to see the efficiency, how fuel efficient it is, aerodynamics, and some other tests that can help the car. I also like to see the feel of the car, like how well it feels. Is it comfortable to drive? Is it smooth? Or is it just rough to drive? And then finally, the most interesting one, performance. In performance, we will be testing 0 to 60 time, the speed on the drag strip, quarter mile, and finally, the most important metric that a lot of you guys are probably going to want to see is its top speed. This is going to be an interesting video, and trust me when I say that, you're going to love it. So now, let's get into it. Our first test for the LANSDALE is its suspension. We will be testing its shocks, see how well it performs. Let's go. I want to start... Let's start a little easy. Let's start... No. Come on. There we go. Over here. See how well this does. I mean... It is kind of funny to just see this thing just bounce back and forth. Well, it can handle at higher speeds too. It's a little rough, but it works. Let's do the next one. See how so. Cleared the first one perfectly, no damage at all. Let's see about this one. Oh, this one's worse. Oh, I feel it. In the steering wheel. Yeah, I can. Yeah, the force feedback on my wheel is going more crazy. I mean, it still goes really well. Don't get me wrong, and I still can go really fast, but it feels like my wheel's gonna break. Well, let's do this one. Scrape the bottom. Uh-oh. Either I don't have the skill, or the LANSDALE just can't do this one. Okay. You know what? I think that's it for suspension for right now. I mean, it's... Okay, so it's decent suspension. Not great. But hey, it works. So you know what? I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. Next, we will be testing this car off-road. Hey, it works. Okay. Come on, make it. Okay. It is unable to clear that. I mean, off-roading, I mean, it can go off-road, but it's not great. I'm gonna give it, I'd give it another 5 out of 10, I'd say. Alright, and now it's time to see how well this car can handle. We're gonna do 2 runs. We're gonna do the first run, going straight, and the other one, we're gonna swerve. We're gonna see how well it can handle. We're gonna see if it'll flip over. We'll see if it'll damage. We'll see if it'll turn. We'll see what happens. bit of wheel spin, but that's fine. I mean, it is low speed, so it should be able to... Yep, it's fine. Braking is pretty good. Swerve back and forth. Alright, I mean, it works on handling. I mean, it does kind of drift a bit when you swerve. It does make a little bit of wide turns, so if there was something there, it definitely would have crashed if I had to make like a really fast swerve. But, hey, it's not horrible. I give it a 4 out of 10. So overall, capable of, so suspension, handling, off-road, all that stuff, I'd give it a 5 out of 10 on this car. To be honest, I expected worse, more like a 3, but hey, it's not horrible. Okay, so, we are now looking at the engine debug in the top right corner. So this will tell me like all the engine stats, like the RPM, the gear, the torque on the flywheel, the regular wheel, and all, and like the airspeed and stuff like that, and the range. But there's something else that I want to take a look at for efficiency. Let's see how fuel efficient this is. And to do that, we need to look at consumption. So the full tank, it has about almost 20 gallons of fuel. Okay, not bad. So we're gonna go full throttle, and we're gonna see how much consumption we can get on this vehicle. Let's do it. So about 5 miles per gallon. So it's like 3 miles to like 5 miles per gallon on average. So the consumption is normally about like, it goes to like 3 miles per gallon, 5 miles per gallon, which isn't way too bad. Like, it definitely could be worse. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it, let me give it a 7 out of 10 on efficiency. And just looking at the body shape, it somewhat looks aerodynamic, I guess. I mean, it is kind of flat here, and then it kind of gets flat up there. I mean, I don't see why it isn't way too aerodynamic. So I'd say it's like a 6 out of 10. So I'm gonna say 6.5 out of 10 for efficiency. Alright, so we're gonna test the feel of this car, and we're gonna see how this car feels. Is it rough? Is it smooth? I mean, overall, I kind of feel it like half and half. Like it somewhat drifts and then somewhat doesn't. Like it doesn't really feel like it has good traction control, like it has it. But I just want to go on the sky curve just to be sure. So let's go. Sometimes it feels like it steers when I don't want it to go somewhere. Alright, boys. It is the final experiment that we are going to be trying. And that is performance. We're going to be seeing the stock engine performance of the SOLIAD. Alright, so we are going to be testing its 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. We're going to see how fast it can go. Let's go. That is like a 0 to 60 in like 13 seconds. That is not good. That is just not good at all. Alright, so 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, or basically like around 60 miles per hour, I'd say it's kind of a 2. Yeah, this thing isn't very quick. Alright, now let's see its speed on the quarter mile stock. do this. Bro, that's like a 0 to 60 in like 12.7 seconds. Basically, like, just 4 milliseconds from being 19 seconds. Yeah, again, I think that's like a 2. Maybe a, no, maybe a 1 on this one. Yeah, no. Alright, this is the final test that we're going to be doing on the car. I'm going to give an overall score based on the performance of this car through all the tests, and I'm just going to give my overall rating of this car from 1 to 10. No, 0 to 10. So now we're going to see its top speed, and I'm going to judge it based on the car. Alright, anyway. Get warmed up. Let's go.
A few moments later.
This car is like rarely going any faster. I'm just going to call it at 110 if it reaches there. Alright, we all get it. It's probably like 110 miles per hour, maybe like 120, 115 around. So I give it the speed, I give it a 3. No, actually no. That's a 1. Are you kidding me? 110 miles per hour isn't classified as way too fast anymore. What is this, like a 4-speed car? I think so. And this, I think I'm going to give it overall like performance. I think I'm going to give it like a 1.5, maybe a 2. So my overall rating of this car, I'd say, is about a 4. So it's not great. It's not great. It's not a great car, but it's definitely not the worst. So my overall rating of the car, including looks and stuff like that. Now, it has opening doors like every other car. Has a hood release. Has the engine. Shows the i4 that it has. Why does that look rusty? Has basically everything like normal, basically. Like, it looks good. And also a feature that it also has. It has sliding doors. Good job, devs. Overall, I'm not too crazy about this car, but since it has the sliding doors, I'm probably going to give it like a 6, maybe a 7. Overall, I mean, it's not a bad car. I mean, I like it, and I'm pretty sure that there are more engines because this is just stock. So we can probably like soup this up, and it can probably go like a lot faster. That concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you want to see any more videos, and if you want me to play a different game than beamng, or if you want me to try out any other mods, please feel free to leave those in the comments section down below. I am constantly checking my comments, so please leave a comment. Feel free to leave a comment if you want me to play a specific game. Alright, anyway, that's all Spectre, and I'm out. Peace!